Morgaine prays to the Lady of Avalon. Lady of Avalon, mother of the island behind the mists, keeper of the apple trees, mistress of the sacred waters, I call to you from the chamber of my heart. I do not call with the mouth alone. I call from the old place inside me, the place before exile, before betrayal, before the world named me wrongly and forgot the priestess beneath the story. Lady of Avalon, open the mists. Open not only the mists upon the lake, but the mists within my own soul. Open the silver veil between fear and truth. Open the hidden water behind my ribs. Open the path that does not begin in the world, but in the secret temple of the heart. For I know now, Avalon is not reached by conquest. Avalon is not reached by ambition. Avalon is not reached by the mind that wants to possess mystery. Avalon opens when the heart becomes quiet. Avalon opens when the wounded woman stops abandoning herself. Avalon opens when the soul remembers its own name. Lady of Avalon, Morgaine, woman of the lake, keeper of herbs, reader of signs, walker between worlds, come before you tonight. I bring you the names they gave me. Witch, enchantress, dangerous woman, shadow of courts, keeper of forbidden knowledge. I place these names upon your altar, like old garments soaked in rain. Take them from me, wash them in your sacred lake. Return to me only what is true. If I am witch, let it mean wise woman. If I am enchantress, let it mean she who knows the world is alive. If I am dangerous, let it be because I no longer kneel before false power. If I am shadow, let it be because I carry the night where the stars are born. Lady of Avalon, open the mists. Let them rise from the waters like breath from an ancient body. Let them move between the apple branches, between the stones, between the bones of the land. Let the white mist wrap around my grief. Let it soften the sharp edges of memory. Let it hide me from those who seek my power, but do not honor my spirit. And when the mist opens, let me not arrive as a stranger. Let me arrive as one returning. For Avalon has lived inside me, even when I forgot its name. It lived in the sound of the lake at night. It lived in the scent of rain on hawthorn. It lived in the apple cut open like a star. It lived in the black mirror of water, where the face of the goddess rises without needing permission. Lady of Avalon, teach me again the old magic of the heart. Not the magic that controls, not the magic that wounds, not the magic of fear or revenge. Teach me the deeper art, the magic that gathers the scattered soul, the magic that turns sorrow into sight, the magic that makes the wounded woman sovereign, the magic that knows when to speak, when to withdraw, when to bless, and when to close the gate. Let the first step be forgiveness, not the forgiveness that excuses cruelty, but the sacred forgiveness that removes poison from my own blood. Let the second step be remembrance, where I gather the lost pieces of myself. Let the third step be sovereignty, where I stand not as a woman waiting to be chosen, but as a priestess already claimed by the goddess, by the land, by the unseen temple. Let the fourth step be love, not the love that imprisons, the love that is a flame in the dark. And let the fifth step be Avalon, the island within, the island beyond, the island of apples and healing, the island where death is not an ending, but a passage through mist. Lady of Avalon, receive me at the shore. Let me hear the boat before I see it. Let the oars move silently through silver water. Let the swans part the mist. Let the bells of the unseen temple ring softly beneath the lake. When I step into the boat, let me leave behind the last need to be understood by those who fear the feminine mystery. Let me cross, carry me through the mist, not away from the world, but deeper into the truth of it. For Avalon is not escape. Avalon is the inner country of power. Avalon is the holy center, where the soul returns to receive her own name from the goddess. Lady of Avalon, crown me with mist, anoint me with lake water. Place the apple blossom upon my brow. Place the black mirror in my hands. Place the rose of hidden love within my chest. Let my heart become the tall beneath the stars. Let my breath become the lake. Let my voice become a bridge between worlds. And if I must walk among people, let me carry the island within me. When they call me too much, let me remember the mist. When they call me too powerful, let me remember the lake. When they call me dangerous, let me remember the apple tree, whose sweetness grows from dark soil. Open them for the witch who has been feared. Open them for the lover who has been wounded. Open them for the soul that longs to come home. Let Avalon rise again, not only from the lake, not only from legend, not only from the old stories, but from the awakened heart. Let the mists open inside us. Let the island appear. Let the lady be remembered. Lady of Avalon, crown me with mist, anoint me with lake water. Place the apple blossom upon my brow. Place the black mirror in my hands. Place the rose of hidden love within my chest. Let my heart become the tor beneath the stars. Let my breath become the lake. Let my blood remember the old priestess lines. Let my voice become a bridge between worlds. If I must walk among people, let me carry the island within me. When they call me too much, Let me remember the mist. When they call me too powerful, let me remember the lake. When they call me dangerous, let me remember the apple tree, whose sweetness grows from dark soil. When they try to make me small, let me hear your voice saying, "Daughter, you were not born to be small. You were born to be a doorway." Lady of Avalon, open the mists, open the gates of the heart, open the silver road across the waters, open the old memory hidden beneath grief. Let the boat come quietly. Let the swans part the veil. Let the bells of the unseen temple ring beneath the lake. I am ready to cross, not to escape the world, but to return to it with my soul restored. For Avalon is not far away. Avalon is the inner country of power. Avalon is the sacred island within the awakened heart. By water, by mist, by apple, by rose, by moon, by memory, by the heart that knows the way. Lady of Avalon, I am listening.